All right, Frank Denny, third place tonight here at Motor Mile Speedway. I finally get to talk to you again, man, for doing something good, not being involved in controversies or anything after a few weeks here. But anyways, man, you drove a heck of a race, led some laps there, had a bizarre deal there with the no caution oil deal. Take us through that first.
Yeah, I mean, there was oil everywhere, and we all drove down in there and we all crashed. I mean, luckily the cars didn't get tore up any worse than they did. I don't know who all was involved over there, but I slammed into Chad Harris a ton, bent the right front of my car really bad, and really if it hadn't been for Chad, I'd have probably hit the wall or the 88. So, luckily I guess he was in the way, but I just tore up the car pretty good. I guess it made an exciting race for the fans, but I think it tore up some good cars.
After that, man, you was up front, led some laps, and drifted back there at the end on that last restart. But it's got to feel good to get a third place finish tonight.
Yeah, I felt like there at the end with a green-white checkered, I always like those, and I was hoping that the right front tire would stay on there long enough to be able to try to win it. There at the end, I was just trying to hang on to be able to get third, so it pretty much sucked. But it is what it is. So take a couple weeks off, go on vacation, and need to get away. I'm kind of burnt out, so look at maybe going to Martinsville, or maybe not. They're going to change their format there, so I'm not really too interested in it either. So we'll see.
All right, buddy. Good job. Thank you.
All right, Chad Fincham coming home second here tonight at Motor Mile Speedway, man. Your second start here. You got to be pretty excited about this, right?
Yeah, we come down here and tested a couple weeks ago, and unfortunately we had a rear end go out, and we took it back to the shop and built the rear end back and put the car back together and come out here and was hoping for a good solid top 10, and them boys in the shop just worked their butt off, and I'm proud to get a second place here at Motor Mile. And we had some electronical issues yesterday and throughout this morning, and we fixed them for qualifying and stuff, but about 50 to go in the race they come back, and I hated to see that last caution come out, but I'm glad we got one more spot out of it.
Frank Denny's a big name and a veteran, got a lot of wins. You had to feel good to pass him right there at the end to come to the checkered flag for second.
Oh yeah, Tommy Lemons Jr. and Frank Denny Jr. I've heard their names since I started late models, that they were the best, and it was a privilege to come out here and run with them, and I got a lot of respect for these guys, and we're just coming out here to have fun.
Yeah!
All right, Tommy Lemons coming home with the win here tonight at Motor Mile Speedway, man. Got you a win earlier in the season, kind of got the monkey off your back. You've been there every week, week in, week out. It's got to feel good to get back to victory lane.
Yeah, ever since that win, we run second or third to lead. Just good to get the win finally tonight. Back in victory lane, nothing's better than being in victory lane, and just can't thank this crew enough for putting this car together like it is tonight. It was awesome.
You had a pretty hefty lead right there coming to the white flag, and then it got all the race there with the caution. What was going through your mind then?
I really didn't know what to think. I figured Frank had saved a little bit once I got to a lead, and I figured he'd have a shot at me, but I think he slipped off a 2 or something, and he might even fell back further than second. But it's not what I wanted, but it worked out anyway.